So selection, it is a process of retrieving or fetch the data from the table by selecting both rows and columns. Both rows and columns, and the syntax starts with select from where. So select from where. So if it is projection, only select from. If it is selection, select from where. So we know the order of execution. First, from will execute, then second, where will execute, and third, select will execute. So always select clause will execute at last. Always select clause will execute at last. We know the characteristics of select clause. We know the characteristics of from clause. And now we'll see some characteristics with respect to where clause. So where clause, it is used to filter the condition. It is used to filter the condition, and it executes after the execution of from clause. Where clause executes row by row. It executes row by row. In where clause, we can write conditions, and also we can write multiple conditions with the help of logical operators. From the first, where clause, it is used to filter the conditions. So in the query, they'll be asking some conditions. Whenever we get any kind of conditions, in such case, we have to remember that where clause has to be used. I'll let you know how the condition will be asked. Then where clause executes after the execution of from clause. Where clause executes row by row. In where clause, we can write condition, and also we can write multiple condition, which means either we can write only one condition or we can write multiple conditions. But if I want to write multiple conditions, that has to be done with the help of logical operators. The logical operators like and, or, not. So one second. It executes, it is used to filter the condition, executes after the from clause, it executes row by row. We can use condition or multiple condition using logical operator. So make a heading, selection. Make a heading, selection. Write a code to display. Employee name and department number of employees. Write a code to display. Employee name and department number of employees who are working in department number 10. Write a code to display. Employee name and department number of employees who are working in department number 10. So here they have given a condition. I want the name of the they want the name of the employee and their department number, especially who are working in department number 10. So the answer is, query is select name of the employees, comma, department number from EMP. So we know that whenever they ask any condition, in such case, we have to use where. Where department number equals 10. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So they said they have given a condition. Employee name and department number of employees who are working in department number 10 only. Only department number 10. So whoever working in department number 10, I want their name along with their department number. So King, Clark, and Miller are the three people who are working in department number 10. And here, did you copy this one? Copied?
Yes.
Yes, good.
Yes, sir.
So we know where clause is used to filter the condition. So this is the condition. Depart number 10. We have select from where, and we have discussed that where clause is used to filter the condition and it executes after the execution of from clause. So we know what is the job of from clause. Go to the database, search for the table, put the table under execution. After from clause, where clause will execute. Where clause executes row by row. So what it does, it goes to the first row. It goes to the first row and it searches for the depart number 10. Is it depart number 10? Is it? Yes, it is.
Yes.
So it will segregate depart number separately. Then it goes to the second row. Is it depart number 10? No. Is it depart number next row? This depart number 10? No. Next row. Depart number 10? No. Next row. Depart number 10? Yes. So whichever the rows that is satisfied with the condition depart number 10, those conditions will be segregated aside. And from that segregated information, whatever we have selected, whatever the expressions we have mentioned in the select clause, like employee name and department number, from these segregated information, only the column names which we have selected, that will be displayed. In the same way here, see, I'm having select star from EMP. This is the entire details I'm having. From these table, compiler will jump to, or means this where clause will jump row by row. So it goes to the first row. Is it depart number 10? No, 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 no. Yes. Depart number 10, one row. It will select the entire row. One row, then this one, the second row, and then the last one, the third row. It will select the entire rows, and from those three rows, whatever we have selected, employee name and department number, only these two columns will be selected. So this is the one. Clerk, department number 10, King, department number 10, and Miller, department number 10. So this is how it executes. That's what we have read here. It is used to filter the records or details, conditions. It executes after the execution of from clause. It executes row by row. In where clause, we can write conditions or we can write multiple conditions with the help of logical operator. So as of now, here we have just written only one condition where department number, yes, the employees who are working in department number 10. Along with that, they'll also, he should be salesman, his manager should be so and so, his hired should be so and so. So if they ask multiple conditions, in such case, we have to use logical operator and or not, any one of this. We'll see how to use this one. If done, copy this one. Done with this one, copied. So write next query. Next query. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Name and salaries of employees. Name and salaries of employees who are getting salaries greater than 2,000. I'll repeat again. Write a query display name and salaries of employees who are getting salaries greater than 2,000. Any answer?
Select e-name, comma salary from
Select
Comma sal from EMP.
from EMP where
where
Salary is greater than 2,000.
salary is
salary is
greater than
3,000.
So salaries, employee name along with the salary who are getting salary greater than 2,000. Then
Yes, sir.
next query. Next query. Write a query to display. Write a query to display name and job of employees, name and job of employees who are working as a salesman. Name and job of employees who are working as a salesman. Any answer?
Select E name, comma J. Job.
Select
Email,
ename,
job
job from
from
EMP where
will
Where job equal to salesman.
job
job
equals to,
equal to
Salesman.
salesman.
is
In
it
single quotes. In
exactly?
single
It
quotes.
is single quote because salesman is a varchar. Sales,
Yeah, it's right.
so salesman, salesman. So these are the people who are working as a salesman. The name of the employees who are working as a salesman along with their job. One last query. If no need to write, what in case if they ask name and salaries of the employees who are getting salary less than 3,000?
So select ename and we have to salary.
Select name, comma, sal,
Comma sal
instead of
from EMP where salary less than 3,000.
where salary less than
So already where is that?
Where is already?
where? Oh, yeah.
It's 2.5.
So where salary
Salary.
3,000?
Semicolon.
No. Because I'm editing this one.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Sorry.
editing. If I'm editing, no need
Sorry.
to. Sorry, I have given wrong again. It's not 32.
Yeah.
See, I'm editing now. I should not go with the semicolon. I just have to save it. Or if you don't save it, whatever the things you need to change, just change it. Then directly cut it. It will ask whether you want to save it or not. Then click on save. And here, instead of semicolon, go with the forward slash. So salary less than 3,000. Salary is less than 3,000. Clear?
Yes, sir.
No need to write.
Yes.
If you want, you can copy. Very simple. The same as the first one now. If they have given salary greater than 2,000, just greater than 2,000. If it is less than 2,000, less than 2,000. If they ask whose salary is 5,000. Once we have a new topic called operators in SQL. Operators in SQL, and we have 7 types of operators. I'll repeat again, we have a new topic, operators, and we have 7 types of operators. The first one is arithmetic operator. The first one is arithmetic operator, which we have discussed this in the previous classes, like addition, hike of salary 10%, reduction of salary 20%, percentage, multiplication. So we have done with this one. No use of this. So I'll repeat again. Operators in SQL. We have 7 types of operators. One is arithmetical operator, concatenation, comparison, relational, logical, special operators, and subquery operators. I'll repeat again. First one, arithmetical operators, concatenation, comparison, relational, logical, special, and subquery operator. We have done this with this one, and something called concatenation. Any idea what is concatenation?
So joining two, we can
Yes.
call it as a
Joining,
concatenation.
adding, or combining 2 strings and making those 2 strings as 1 string. For example, uh, this one, I'm having 2 words. Navin Space Kumar. And I can combine these two with the help of concatenation and make it Naveen Kumar at a time. So this is concatenation. We'll see how this works. So concatenation, it is used to merge, join, or combine two strings. We'll see how it does. No need to write. For example, if I say name of the, I want to, don't write, I'm just explaining. Write a code display, name of the employees along with their salary. Name of the employees along with the salary. If I say that, select, name of the employees along with the salary, which should be concatenate. Which should be concatenate. So what I'll do, an ename, two parallel lines, that is concatenation, salary from EMP. So salary column and employee column, both are merged. And if I go with the same, select ename, concatenation, job from EMP, done. So both the columns will be joined. In the same way, select any two columns. We can join any two columns. So that is done with concatenation. So there is no use of this, but you should know what is concatenation. Then something called the logical operator. We know this one. We have discussed this relation operator also. Salary less than, salary greater than, salary equal to or greater than, less than or greater than. We'll see this in having clause. After a few days, we'll see this. Less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. So we'll see this after a few sections. So logical operators and or not. So what is logical operator? It is used to write multiple conditions. It is used to write multiple conditions inside the where clause. So we have three types of logical operators. From the first, logical operators. So it is used to write multiple conditions. So we have discussed in where clause. Where clause is used to filter the condition. We can write condition or also write multiple conditions inside the where clause using logical operators and or not. So here we have the logical operator and or not. So it is used to write multiple conditions inside the where clause. And we have three types of logical operators, and or not. Any idea what is and?
Both the condition has to be true.
Yes. Exactly. So if it is and, both the conditions or any number of conditions. If I'm having 10 conditions, all the 10 conditions has to be satisfied. If I'm having two conditions, both the two conditions have to be satisfied. Until and unless all of the conditions are not satisfied, it will not work. Even if nine conditions are satisfied, only one condition is not satisfied, we will not get the output. So that happens with and. For example, if I ask you people to attend the session by tomorrow, today afternoon by 2 p.m. So I'll tell you people, I'll ask you people, or I'll just ask any one of you. You and you have to join. So you people have to, whoever name I have mentioned, they both has to join. Even if one doesn't attend, I'll not take the session. So that is and operator. Both the condition has to be satisfied. Then here it comes. So and or not. And logical operator, it returns true if all the conditions are satisfied. That means it will give the output if all the conditions are satisfied. Whatever the number of conditions we are writing using where clause, all those conditions have to be satisfied, then it will give the output. Even if one condition is not satisfied, we will not get the output. Then or logical operator, it returns true even if one of the condition is satisfied. So even if one of the condition is satisfied. That means same example. If I ask you people to join the session, so I'll ask any one of you can attend. Any one of you can attend the session in the node. I don't know. I did not mention whose name or who is particularly you should attend or someone should attend. I said any one. It doesn't mean only one should attend. Even more people can attend. It's up to you. In the same way, it returns true even if one condition is satisfied. So it is true if any one of the conditions are satisfied. If I'm having four conditions, from those four conditions, three conditions are wrong. Three conditions are not satisfied, but only one condition is satisfied. So I'll get the output for that one condition. If two conditions satisfied, I'll get the output for those two conditions, and I'll not get the output for the remaining conditions, which is not satisfied. So the number of conditions is satisfied, and the same number of output we'll be getting if I use or. Then not operator. It says it is an inverse operator. Inverse, reverse operator, which means whatever the values we will select, that will be rejected. So I'm having many people here. I'll go with someone called Lenovo. So I'll ask him or her not to attend the session. I'll ask her or him to not to attend the session. That means I selected Lenovo. That means he or she should not attend the session and remaining should attend. So the selected values will be rejected. I have selected, or if I go with Mega or Josna or anyone, I have selected you people, you should not attend the session and the remaining has to attend. So this is not operator. It is a logical inverse operator. It is a inverse, the reverse operator. Whatever the values we will be selecting will be rejected. So remember this, we will get this not multiple times in this SQL. Whenever you get not, it is understood that reverse operator. It is a inverse operator and the theory remains same. Whatever the values we will select will be rejected. So make a heading, logical operator. We shall solve few queries on it. Make a heading, logical operator. So AND operator, write a query. Write a query to display for AND operator. Write a query to display. Details of the employees. Details of employees who are, write a query to display. Details of employees who are working as a salesman, who are working as a salesman in department number 30. I'll repeat again. Write a code to display details of the employees who are working as a salesman in department number 30. So here we have two conditions. The first condition is the employee should be working as a salesman and he should be working in department number 30. So any answer? Select.
Start from EMP,
Start from EMP.
where
Where
job equal to,
job equals to
in single quotes, salesman,
yeah,
and
and
DPT number equal to 30.
DPT number equals to 30.
Third,
So which means here both the conditions have to be satisfied. There should be an employee who has to be working as a salesman and he should be working in the department number 30. If both are satisfied, we'll get the output. So we know all the salesmen are working in department number 30. So both the conditions satisfied. In case if I go with the department number 20, no row selected, because there is no employee who are working in department number 20 as a salesman. Whoever working as a salesman, they are all working in department number 30. So this is a satisfied condition, we'll get the output. So we know there is a column called job and there are some employees who are working as a salesman. And here the first condition is satisfied, but the second condition is not satisfied. That's what AND operator returns if it returns true if all of the conditions are satisfied. So here we have got the output as true because both the conditions are satisfied. So copy this one. Done. One last query on it. Write a code to display. Write a query to display details of employees who are getting salary greater than 2000 in department number 20. I'll repeat again. Details of the employees who are getting salary greater than 2000 in department number 20. Any answer?
Select
Select
star
star.
Okay.
from EMP
Okay.
where sal greater than 2000s and TPT number equal to 20.
Can I use one more where here? Where department number equals to 20? Is it possible?
You have already used and no.
We don't have to use again and again for writing multiple conditions.
Multiple conditions we
But
are using
and
the
is,
where.
yeah, we can use the logical operator and. So if I'm having department number is equal to 20, and if they ask for
And.
department 30 also, again I can use and department number 30. And if they ask again somebody is working as a salesman and no working as a clerk, job equals to single coded clerk. And if they ask so and so, whatever the number of conditions they'll be asking, and the same number of AND operator has to be used. But one where clause is enough. One where clause, multiple logical operators. That's what where clause can accept conditions or also can also accept multiple conditions. So according to the query which we have discussed so far, this is the query. Details of the employees who are where the employees are getting salary greater than 2000 in department number 20. So in department number 20, there are 3 employees whose salary is greater than 2000. So this is the one. Yes. Make it again, or operator or logical operator. So we know our logical operator, it returns true even if one condition is satisfied. So we'll solve 4 queries on it. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Details of the employees. Details of the employees who are working as a manager in department number 10 or 20 or 30. I'll repeat again. Details of the employees who are working as a manager in department number 10 or 20 or 30. Any answer?
Select star from EMP
From EMP,
where job equal to single quote manager
manager,
or or
or
DPT number equal to
DPT number equals to
10,
10.
comma,
No,
sorry, or.
You can use or.
it is correct. See, whatever you said, Renu, like you said, comma. It is
Okay.
valid, but not in case of this movement.
Okay.
In the upcoming cases, you'll understand why we have to use comma. It is correct. Comma, 30, comma. It is correct actually, but not in case of this. There is one more method, then there is one more way. So as of now, we have to go with department number 10 or
Or department
Number equal to 20.
20 or department number equals to 30. Done. Somewhere is line number 3, invalid relation operator.
with job equal to manager.
Line number 3. I have forgotten this one. So here, details of the employees. See, this is satisfied. This is satisfied, and this is also satisfied. This is also satisfied. All the conditions are satisfied here. We have employees who are working as a manager in department number 10, 20, 30 also, and have got the entire details also. So even if one condition is satisfied, we'll get the entire details. So here all the conditions are satisfied and we have got all the details. In case if I just remove these two, let's see what happens. Employees should be working. See, this is optimal because here I have got 3 managers because the job should be manager. And here you can see I'm having manager. One condition satisfied. Job should be manager, yet it is manager, but the department number is not 10. He is also manager, but not 30. So he is a manager, and here department 10 also satisfied. The first condition is manager, job of the employee should be manager. So these 3 output will be given, or department number 10. So here, both the department number 10. Even if one condition is satisfied, we will get the output. So copy this one, we'll solve few queries, we'll understand even better. Copy this. So if done, go with the next query. Same, write a code to display details of the employees. Write a query to display details of the employees who are getting salary greater than 3,000. Who are getting salary greater than 3,000. Who are getting salary greater than 3,000. Or the employee should be working as a clerk. Or the employee should be working as a clerk. Make it fast. I'll repeat again. Write a code to display details of the employees who are getting salary greater than 3,000. Or the employees should be working as a clerk. Any answer?
Select star from EMP
Select star from EMP
with
where
sal less than equal to 3,000
salary is
or
greater
Once again. Where
salary greater than
Greater than equal.
salary is greater than
y greater than or
3,000.
equal to? They say who are getting salary greater than 3,000.
yeah, that's
Greater
right.
than 3,000. So greater than 3,000.
3,000.
And he should be working as
So job is
Clerk.
Oh, use
Answer.
or operation.
Here we have to sorry.
Or
Or
operation.
Yeah. We have to use
Or logical operation.
I have forgot. It is or. Salary greater than 3,000 or the employee should be working as a clerk. Make a change. Or the employees should be working as a clerk. Details of the employees who are getting salary greater than 3,000 or the employee should be working as a clerk. See here, the same output. I have used and, but one condition is not satisfied because this is the only condition which is satisfied, no row selected. Here, even if one condition is satisfied, there is one condition, salary greater than 3,000. So there is only one person who is getting salary 5,000 because salary greater than 3,000. And the second condition is clerk. They should be working as a clerk. So except him, the remaining people are working as a clerk. So here the condition is satisfied. Even though their salary is less than 5,000, less than 3,000, but still this condition also satisfied. Either employee should be working as a clerk or their salary should be greater than 3,000. Even if one condition is satisfied, we'll get the output. So this is OR operator. And one last query. on this? One last query. Name and department number of employees. Name and department number of employees who are working in department number 10, 20. Department number 10, 20. So name and department number of employees who are working in department number 10, 20. Any answer?
Select employee name,
Employee name, comma,
Name,
department number,
comma,
department number
department number
from,
from
from
EMP,
from employee
where
where
with
job
job
no
DPT number equal to 10 or
number equal to
10
10,
or
DPT number equal to 20.
DPT number equal to 20.
DPT number
number equal to
equals to
20.
20. So here, comma indicates OR operator. Comma indicates OR operator. Don't forget, sometimes they'll ask like who are working in department number 10 or department number 20. And sometimes they'll ask department number 10, comma 20, which means both are same. Comma indicates OR operator. So this is OR operator. And we have the last one, NOT operator. So if done with OR, copy this. Did you write this previous syntax? Select
Yes, sir.
name, comma DPT number from EMP where DPT number equals to 10 or equals to 20. So this is the syntax. Copy this. So or not logical operator and write two queries. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Name and department number of employees. Name and department number of employees who are now working in department number 10. Name and department number of employees who are not working in department number 10. So I don't want the name of the employees who are working in department number 10, but I want the remaining one. I'll repeat again. Name and department number of employees who are not working in department number 10. Any answer? Select name,
Select name,
comma, department number
department number
from EMP
from EMP
where
Not
not
DPT number
equals to
Equals to 10.
10.
10.
So I don't have department number 10 here, but I'm having department number 20 and 30 because not. It says it is an inverse operator. Whatever the values we will be selecting will be rejected. That value will be rejected. So we have selected department number 10. So I'll not get any employee name or their department number who are working in department number 10. Except them, we'll get the remaining one. So copy this. So done with all these 5 and have left with these 2, special operator and subquery operator. From these special operator, this is very important. Special operator is very important. So we have 80 types of special operator, or we can go with 4. We have 4 types of special operators. In, between, is, like. So in 1, between 2, is 3, and like 4, and along with this 4, we have the reverse of it. So not in, not between, is not, not like. So in, not in, between, not between, is not, like, not like. So I'll repeat again, we have special operators. So we have 8 types of special operators. So in, not in, between, not between, is not like, not like. And if I go with this one, we have something called in operator. It is a multi-value operator. So in operator is a multi-value operator which will accept one value at LHS and will accept multiple values at RHS. So we'll accept one value at left hand side and multiple values at right hand side. So we can use in operator instead of equals to operator. So till the last moment we were using everywhere equals, equals. So where department number equals to 10 or department is equal to 20 or department is equal to 30. So we have to write again and again using in this one equals to operator. So from now we will use in instead of equals. So for example, instead of not, instead of equals, we can use in.
In.
Same output. There's no change, same output. So here it accepts one value at LHS and accepts multiple values at RHS. So we can use in operator instead of equals to operator. So make a heading, special operator, and from that in operator. So write a query on in operator. Make it fast. Yeah, and this is the syntax. Select from where, select from where, select as usual column name from where. Here this is the left hand side of in. So I'm using in operator, and to in, that means the left side of the in, we have to write only one column name, and right side of the in, we can write n number of column names. I'll explain what is this LHS and what is this RHS once again. So write a query, you'll understand. Write a query to display name and department number of employees, name and department number of employees who are working in department number 10, 20, 30. I'll repeat again. Write a code to display name and department number of employees who are working in department number 10, 20, 30. Which means, so select name, department number of employees from EMP, where department number in 10, 20, 30. So this is LHS. In character accepts, in operator accepts one value at LHS, and multiple values at RHS. So here it accepts only one value, and here it accepts one value at LHS and will accept multiple values at RHS. So multiple values. So instead of when we were using equals to operator, what we were doing, department number is equal to 10, or department is equal to 20, or department is equal to 30, or so again and again we were mentioning department number is equal to, because equals to is a single value operator. In is a multi-value operator. So here, if I'm using in, you can write one column name at LHS and multiple values at RHS. Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Understood now? Someone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Copy this. Next query. Next query. Name and job of the employees. Name and job of employees who are working as in
So you are saying one more query?
Josna, what is it?
I mean, you are saying one more query for this in
Yeah,
operator.
next query, next one, next one. You've done with the first one, copy the next one. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Name and job of employees. Name and job of employees who are working as a analyst, comma salesman, comma manager. So write about display name, job of employees who are working as a analyst, comma salesman, comma manager. Any answer?
Select E name, comma
name,
job
comma job
From EMP.
from EMP,
Okay.
where
where
Okay.
job
Job
in
in bracket in single
single
quotation,
quotes
analyst,
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 comma
comma
single quote
single quotes
salesman,
salesman,
comma
comma
single quotes
manager.
manager.
manage. Close the braces.
So name and job of the employees who are working as an analyst, salesman, and manager. Copy this. One last query. Two more queries. So write a query to display. Write a query to display. Details of employees. Details of employees who are working as a clerk. Who are working as a clerk or in a department number 10, 20. So I'll repeat again. Write a query to display the details of the employees who are working as a clerk or working in department number 10, 20. Any answer? Select
Select start from
Start from
select star
EMP,
from
Where
EMP, where
department,
where
job
I mean
job
job,
equal to
where job uh, then
equal to salesman,
details,
clerk.
select star
where
Where job
EMP
equals
in
where
Job equal to clerk.
where job
equals to
equal
clerk.
to
we can use in both are fine.
In
job in,
Job in
then
clerk.
job equal to
clerk.
clerk.
One condition is satisfied.
Okay.
Or
Then or
department
number
in
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 comma
10,
10, comma
20.
20.
See, it's better to use in instead of using equals. It is better to use in.
see, but here we don't have like multiple options, right? Like,
Yeah, we don't have multiple conditions. We just have
yes.
one condition. But you can see here. Here I'm having multiple conditions. In the one
Yes.
condition, sub conditions.
Mm.
If they would have asked where department number is equal to 10, so I can use department number is equal to 10. What in case if they ask department number 10, 20, 30? So
So
here,
that time we'll just use
yeah,
this.
since I'm using in operator, directly I can write 10, 20, 30 here. If I don't use in, and if I'm using equals, department number is equal to 10, or department number is equal to 20, or department is equal to 30.
Okay.
So we could save our time. We could save our
Yes.
time if I use in operator. And in the previous query also, they have asked like, who are working as a analyst, a salesman, or manager. If I don't use in operator, what I have to do? Job is equal to single quoted analyst, or job is equal to single quoted salesman, or job is equal to single quoted manager. So I have to keep on typing job, single quote equals. But if I go with this directly, so the compiler will jump into this job column, and whatever the names, whatever the column we have mentioned, clerk, manager, salesman, that will be displayed. And here we have given department number in 10 or 20. So it jumps to the department number column. And if I give 10 or 20, it will only rectify 10 or 20. Even if I give the 30 here, I'll get 30 also. If I just give 10, only 10. So based on the information we have given, we'll retrieve the output. So it's better to use in operator.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is in operator. Copied.
Yes, sir.
Then what is not in? Not in.
The selected values will be
Yeah,
rejected.
exactly.
Opposite.
As we discussed, not is a reverse operator or inverse operator. The whatever the values we will be selecting will be rejected. So it is similar to in operator. The selected values will get rejected. Same syntax, column name, table name, this one where one value at LHS, multiple values values at RHS. Instead of in, we will just use not in. So make a heading, not in. We'll solve two queries on it. Two queries. Not in operator. If done with the heading, write a query. Two queries. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Name and department number of employees. Name and department number of employees. Who are not working in department number 20. Who are not working in department number 20. I don't want the name and department number of employees who are working in department number 20. Except them, I want the remaining. I'll repeat again. Write a query to display name and department number of employees. Name and department number of employees who are not working in department number 20. Any answer?
Select
select
ename
Select
command.
name,
Name.
comma, department number from EMP where
Department number not in.
Where department number
Not in
not in
20.
anyone 10, 20, 30, anything. You can give any.
20.
Or we'll go with 20. So department number 20 will be rejected.
The remaining will be
Like all the
So whenever you get not, it is the inverse operator. Whatever the values will be, that will be rejected. Done. One last query. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Job of the employees. Job of the employees who are not working as a salesman or analyst. Write a query to display. Job of the employees who are not working as a salesman or analyst. I don't want the name of job of the employees who are working as a salesman or analyst. Except them, I want the remaining. Some of the employees who are not working as a salesman or analyst. Any answer?
Select job from
Select job
EMP
from EMP
Job from EMP,
where
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 job
job
not in
or
bracket
right,
salesman and
salesman,
analyst,
salesman,
comma,
comma
single quotes,
analyst.
analyst.
so this is not in. The values which we will be selecting will be rejected. So there is no salesman or there is no analyst. Copy this. Fine. So we have a between operator. It is quite interesting. So between operator, it is used whenever we have range of values. Whenever we have range of values, we will be using between operator. And the range between lower range to higher range. I'll repeat again, between operator. It is used whenever we have range of values, a range of values, and the range between lower range and higher range. As we discussed in the previous query, salary which is greater than 2000 but less than 5000. So 2000 is a lower range, 5000 is a higher range. And this is the syntax: select from where, column name, expression, table name, again column name, between operator, and the values from lower range to higher range. So make a heading, we'll solve few queries on between operator. Between operator. Make a heading. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Name and salary of employees. Name and salary of employees who are getting salary, So write a query to display name and salary of employees who are getting salary in the range of 800 to 3000. Salary in the range of 800 to 3000, and underline that word line, range of, underline range of. I'll tell why. So write a good display name and salary of employees who are getting salary in the range of, underline that word, range of 800 to 3000. Now select name and salary from EMP where salary between the lower range. So what is the syntax here? Syntax is column name or expression between operator, and then we'll start from lower range and then higher range. So salary between, this is a column name or expression using between operator. We have to start with the lower range. What is the lower range? Salary
800.
between
800.
800
and
and 2000. 3000.
1000. So I'll get 800 also. I'll get 3000 also. The same thing which we have done. Salary greater than or equals to 800
100
and
and
salary less than or equal to 3000. That is also correct. But this is better. Using between operator, I want the salary from 800 till 3000. So this is the salary. And they have asked range of. So whenever they give a word called range of, you have to mention the entire lower range value and higher range value. I'll repeat again. Whenever they ask range of, so you should mention like between whatever the salary they have asked, lower range from the lower range to higher range. So we have to mention the lower range completely and higher range 3000. So don't forget, when they mention the word range of, we have to enter the both lower value and higher value as it is. There is no change. Clear? Copy this. If done, copy the next query. Same query, instead of range of, replace range of with range between. Same query, copy the same query previous, whatever the query we have discussed. I said, instead of range of, replace that range of with range between. Right, I could display name and salary of employees who are getting salary in the range between 800 to 3,000. 800 to 3,000. Done. Right, I could display name and salary of employees who are getting salary in the range between, underline that word, range between, to 800 to 3,000. Any answer? Any answer?
Is where
In between, we have to
Where
salary
salary
between
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 8, not 1 to 1, not 1.
salary between
800
800
Salary is more.
Any answer?
8, not, we have to add 1 to the lower one and reduce the 1 to the
Yeah.
higher ones.
So you said salary greater than 800.
800.
Salary greater than and salary less than 3,000. So this is correct. But they said range between, which means we have to use the between operator. Using between operator, we have to get the salary. So how it goes? Salary between
Between 1.
I want this, for example, one second. Give me a moment. So consider this is my hand. So this is my hand, my palm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if I say range of 1 to 5, I'll consider all this one. Range of 1 to 5. Range of. If I say range between 1 to 5, that means excluded value of 1,
and
excluding
5.
5. Excluded. That means range between 1 to 5. So not 1, not 5, in between values I want. So that is 2, 3, 4, which means in the same query which we have discussed here. So salary between 8, they said in the range between 800 and 3,000. I don't want 800, nor I don't want 3,000. I want the in between values. So after 800, what is the next value?
8, not 1.
801. 801. And
2 triple
2
2.
because in between values, I don't want 800, nor I don't want 3,000. In between values, 801, comma 3,000. That is 2,999. So I'll get in between values. So here I have given the complete values, range of 800 and 3,000. So I got the value of 800 also. I have got the value of 3,000 also. And here I have given the same query, but in the form of range between. I don't want the values that is from lower range and higher range. I want the values in between that higher and lower range. So I know after 1, I'll get 2. So what I have to do? From where salary between 2 and 4. 2 and 4. So 5 is excluded, 1 is also excluded. I'll get the in-between values. So that is range between. So they'll ask the query based on range of. If they ask the range of value, we have to select the entire values. Whatever the value they have given from the lower range to higher range, we have to mention the same. If it is a range between, we have to add 1 to the lower value and have to deduct 1 from the higher value. Don't forget, range between plus 1 to the lower value minus 1 from the higher value. So this is range between. Copy this. Done. What in
Yes.
case if they ask, don't write, I'm just asking, what in case if they ask details of the employees who are getting salary in the range of details of the employees who are getting salary in the range of 3,000 to 5,000. Select, don't write,
Select star
from EMP where salary
salary between
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 3,000
3,000 and
and
5,000.
5,000.
5,000.
If they ask the same query in the range between 3,000 and 5,000,
3,001 to 4,999.
4,999. No row selected. That's the difference. So if it is range of entire values, lower range from higher range, if it is because there is no employee who is getting salary 3,000, or there is no employee who are getting salary in between 3,500. So it is less than 3,000. 2,975 is the. So yeah, here is the one. So 2,975. And after 3,000, there is no employee getting salary 3,500, 4,000, 4,500. No, not even 4,999. It is 5,000 exactly. So this is how it goes. And write 1, 2, 3 queries, 3 last queries. 3 last queries. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Name and higher date of employees. Name and higher date of employees who are hired in the range of, write a code display, name and higher date of employees who are hired in the range of 1981 to TO2 1987. I'll repeat again. Write a code to display name and higher date of employees who are hired in the range of 1981 to 1987. Any answer?
Select name, comma,
Come on.
higher date
Higher date
from EMP,
from EMP.
where higher date between
Higher date between
1981 and
1981 and
1987.
1987. Don't write the answer. Don't write. 1981 and 1987. Inconsistent data type. Inconsistent data type. Expected date got number, which means we know this is the higher date, which means this is a date data type. But here we are giving number 1981, 1987. So what we have to do between 1981. So it should start from 1981 and should end at 1987. Is it right? I'll repeat again.
Yes, sir.
Range
Yes.
of, for example, this is 2024. I'll go with the 2020. So in the range of 2020 and 2024. So what I'll write, in case if it is 2020 and 2024, range between 01 Jan 2020 single code and single coded 31st December 2024.
2024.
So range between 2020 and 2024. The first day of the 2020 and the last day of 2024. So I have to include the date format.
Dates.
MON, YY, YY or DDMON, YY. So what I have to do here now? Hide it between 01 Jan 1987, 1981 or directly 82 and 31st December 1980.
1987.
Single
What about the
quote.
single
Yeah.
quote, sir?
We have to give
Here?
single.
Yeah, here.
We missed.
Here. So hide it from 1981 and 1987. The range between the range of. So we know that if they ask for range of, we have to select the basic value, the lower range value also, but higher range value also. We know the lower range is 81. The lower range is 81 and the higher range is 87. But this is a year. We have just given the year. We have not given the date or month. So if they have given the year, we have to write it in the form of date format. That is a particular format and Oracle format, DD, MON, YY or YY, YY. So this is date. Don't forget. Copy this. In query, make it range between name and hire date of employees who are hired in the range between 81 and 87. That is 1981 and 1987. Range between. Let's see whole answer.
Select e-name, hide data from EMP.
One second. Select
Rename.
E-name, hide data, date
hire date
from
from
EMP, where
Where higher
where
hide date
hire
between
date
between
date is between
single quotes
single quote
02 Jan
02
Jan
don't write the
1981
answer. Don't write the answer. 02 Jan 1981 and
and
single quote
30 December 1987.
30th December
December 1987.
1987. So 2nd Jan 1981 and 30th December 1987. Is it correct?
Yes, sir. In ranges, we have to add one to the lower one and reduce the one from the last one, right?
Exactly. What
That's
you said was correct. We have to add 1 to the lower value and we have to deduct 1 from the higher value. But to which value?
81 and 87.
But to which value?
81 to year
80.
wise if you say 90.
Oh,
81
Year.
and 1982.
okay.
So excluded value. 1981 is excluded. 1987 is also excluded. So in between values we have to select. So that is 1st Jan 1982 and in value again 31st December 1986.
1986.
1%. So we have only 3 head dates. We have 4 head dates. 80, 81, 82, 87. We have given in between 81 and 87. So that is 82.
Okay.
81 is excluded. 87 is also excluded. So if you check, select star from EMP. So it is 80, 81, 81, 81, 87, 81, 82. So we have given the date as 81 and 87. So in between 81 and 87, there is only one higher date, 23 Jan 8082. Clear? Copy this. So we have to deduct 1 from the year. So
Yeah,
we have to
okay.
add 1 to the year and 1 from the year, not to the date or month.
Sir, if it is in month, then you have to be go to the month.
If it is,
If it is date, then you have to go to the date.
I did not
Because if
hear you
it's
properly.
happening, it's having the year between. That is not have to change the year. One more
I
year
don't
will
understand
go
what you
there.
mean. Yes, copy this query. Write a display name, comma job, and hire date of employees who are hired during 1981. Underline this word, during.
June.
So write a display, select name, comma, job, comma, hire date. I'll repeat again. This is the query. Write a display name, job, and hire date of employees who are hired during 1981. During 1981. So select e-name, comma, job, comma, hire date from EMP where hire date between Jan
01 Jan 1981.
1981 and
31st December 1981.
So 31st December 1981.
yes, because during the current year, if I say 2024, during 2024, the first day of 2024 is 1st Jan 24, and the last day of 2024 is 31st December
31st.
24. So the people who are hired in the current year, 81. So copy this. Done? Done?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So this is what we have done. So between operator, it is used whenever we have range of values and the range between lower range to higher range. This is the syntax. And here in the query, they will ask the query in 3 ways using the range between and during. If it is range of, we have to select the complete values. For example, they said 1,500 to 3,000. We have to use the between where salary between 1,500 and 3,000. If they ask range between excluded values, that is not 1,500, not even 3,000, 1,501 and 2,999, which means we have to add 1 or deduct 1 with lower range to higher range. So we have to add 1 to the lower range value and deduct 1 from the higher range value. If it is range between, and if they ask during the current period values, the same example, 1981. If it is 1981, the first day of the 1981, 1st Jan, and the last day of the 1981, 31st December. So this is between operator, and we have not between. What is not between? It is similar to between operator. Whatever the values we have selected will be rejected. So this is not between, and this is between. Clear so far?